with the brand new GTA 5 video.
At the minus 40 or better. Like, and you're getting the ball to start the second half. Right. It's a 10-10 game. I have zero problem with it whatsoever. I thought they looked at it and were like, look, if we can go into halftime 10-10, we like our chances, better to win at that point. Because
they're getting the ball.
Right. Yes.
Isn't part of that playing scared if you're assuming or thinking the ball's going to be down? Because you don't know that. If you call the timeout, you don't know where the punt's going at that point. You just
you don't. But you're not going to get good field position based on where you were. You're not going to get good field position. And so with the way guys stop the football now, it's look, we see guys fair catch the ball inside the 10 now. We never used to do that.
Right. Heels on the 10,
correct.
Back up.
Right. Yeah. So they made a bad play. Like the Chiefs, if the Chiefs do that, then so. Again, I don't have an issue with that. And actually, I picked the Chiefs to win. But when it was 10-10 coming out of the second half, I was like, at this point, I almost like San Fran better.
Look, here's the deal. My lasting memory of this Super Bowl will be this. Patrick Mahomes arguably played his worst game of his career, and he's the Super Bowl MVP, and they won. My God, what's in store for the future? Timmy, as always, your money.
Thank you, guys.
And coming up next, why 3 meaningless plays by Kansas City cost people a lot of money. We'll get to that after this.
When your hair needs a break, it's time for Sport Clips MVP Haircut Experience. What is that experience, you may ask? It's a man break, not just a haircut. Invigorating scalp massage with tea tree shampoo. Legendary hot steam towel. Great haircut every time, that's guaranteed. What else do they have? How about TVs playing sports nonstop? Over 1,800 locations nationwide. Your next haircut also has a shortcut now. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. Now the cut you want is just a tap away. Download today and check in. Sport Clips, you choose the cut. They cut the weight. Back after this, go to Wingo.
Roman is your answer for handling ED. Visit GetRoman.com/Wingo today. 5-Hour Energy helps you get through your crazy on-the-go life. And now, it comes in 2 great tropical flavors, strawberry banana and tropical burst. They're delicious and can transport you to a tropical paradise. Try them both, then vote for your favorite at 5HEWin.com. That's the number 5, HEWin.com. You could be on the go to someplace you actually want to go. Go to 5HEWin.com for details.
Geico presents Left Brain versus Right Brain.
After much deliberation, I've decided we should switch to Geico.
Hey, sounds good to me.
We could save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance.
Which, now I'm just blue sky in here, we can reinvest those funds into my business idea.
Oh, not this again.
First, get some investors on board, right?
Nobody is going to invest in dental floss made of turkey jerky.
Okay, that attitude. Wow.
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Snow for Cedar City will come to an end by later on tonight with a winter storm warning today. Another 2 to 4 inches of snow possible. Highs only to the upper 20s. Mid-20s, some sunshine Tuesday. St. George, low 40s through the rest of the day. Some sunnier skies and only around 40 on Tuesday. With Southern Utah's most accurate and dependable forecast, I'm ABC4 News meteorologist Devin Lucy.
Weather brought to you by Robert J. DeBry. Do your kids or grandchildren need a bicycle helmet? Come see the folks at Robert J. DeBry on the Boulevard with Bell $5 bike helmets today.
An interesting creature inhabits the flat, arid plains of many an automobile dashboard. The bobblehead. It's most agreeable and will nod along to anything, despite having no brain function. But when the bobblehead hears how Geico not only saves people money, but also gives them access to licensed agents 24/7 online and over the phone, he'll nod even more vigorously because he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Easy, bobblehead, easy. You're going to get whiplash.
Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Next stop, Graham Street. Dip right to the khaki shorts. Your G&L energy bill went up 60% this month. Seems like you want to know. Stand clear of the closing doors.
So, meet Eno, the Capital One assistant that catches things that might look wrong, like increases to a recurring bill, then sends an alert to your phone and helps you fix it. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? See CapitalOne.com for details. Limitations apply.
There's something new in the oven at the Home Depot. Air Fry, only in the Frigidaire Gallery Air Fry electric range. Satisfy your family's fried food craving with a healthier, tasty cooking alternative right in your oven. It also comes with self-clean, true convection, and a very tasty price, just $798. With up to 30% off appliance special buys, it's a good time to be a doer at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only. See store for details. Valid through February 26th.
You love iced tea. It's smooth and refreshing with just the right flavor. You also love to unwind. That's why Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea is everything you love, because it's made with real brewed tea and a kick. Twisted Tea. Unwind with a twist. Drink responsibly.
At Sprint, we know how much you depend on your phone, and when you've got a cracked screen, it's the worst. We get it, and we want to help you. It doesn't matter if you have Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Just drop by a Sprint repair store, and we will fix your eligible Android cracked screen for just $49. Seriously, you don't even need to switch. Visit sprint.com/fixmyscreen and visit a Sprint repair store near you, now until February 9th. Requires eligible Galaxy phone in working condition. Not all screens are repairable. Same-day service not guaranteed. Limit 1 per customer while supplies last. Not compatible with insurance claims. Restrictions apply.
Bill, Susan, you guys look amazing. What's the secret? Our new Sleep Number 360 smart bed. He chooses the comfort on his side. I choose mine. We feel great. Can it help keep you asleep? Yes, it senses our movements and adjusts to keep us both comfortable all night. I don't think it's a secret anymore.
Only for a limited time. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus special financing. To find your local Sleep Number store, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Monthly payments required.
Administrators Brittany Bryant Head invite you to discover all of our scenic beauty, outdoor adventure, and fun events we have to offer. Don't miss the Orchestra of Southern Utah on February 15th with the Wild West Children's Jubilee. So we're setting on those routes as the Orchestra of Southern Utah takes you on a journey through the origins of the Wild West. Before and after the concert, service science, art, and various hands-on and educational activities, as well as exciting Wild West activities. The concert is the perfect wintry outing for children and the
circle of life that leads to death. You hear me, Cheryl? I hear you. I know you hear me. Come on. Heavens, and when you get there, be careful as there's no oxygen in the heavens. The upper reaches of the stratosphere, and you will die.
Staying in the NBA trade deadline.
Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend? Come on up to Brian Head Resort. Great conditions, food, and music. Go to BrianHead.com to check out all of their happenings. Conditions are awesome. Brian Head Resort has over a 4-foot base, and the snow is perfect. Just a reminder to avoid lift ticket lines. Great Canadian Express in Parawan, and purchase your direct lift ticket. You've seen the great deal of Brian Head Resort's Rocky Mountain Outfitters. Brian Head Resort has the instructors for you. Brian Head Resort, yes, our family. Go to BrianHead.com and check out all of their options. That's BrianHead.com.
Has 44 yards rushing, so you're in the money. He had 3 kneel downs, and they won't just kneel down. He backed up to keep the play going and the clock running. So on the first time he did it, he lost 5 yards. Then he lost 3 yards. Then he lost that all-important 7 yards. So he lost 50 yards over 44, 29 yards rushing. So out of the hundreds of proposition wagers offered by William Hill U.S. Sportsbooks, more money was bet on the over on Mahomes rushing.
What I just said. What I just said. You out there, what I just said. What did I just
Play
say?
K102.
Bang, bang, bang! No. They just sound banging you.
Play Minnesota's country. K102.
Spirituality together in a unified approach to contemporary integration. Such that the mind and body are one. Such that the ignorance and knowledge be one. Such that the sense and the nonsense be one. When you put sense and nonsense together, what the hell do you got? You got some bullshit going on in your mind.
Play
everything mushed together.
93 point.
Goddamn jambalaya.
Play 102.1.
Guns and butter, ants in your damn pants. It all makes sense because you eat peanut butter ice cream, you're gonna get diarrhea.
Play 93.1.
In your pants. Are they eating the butter? They're eating the shit. What do you think they're eating? Ants eat your shit, because you don't ate that peanut butter and that damn ice cream.
But do the ants do they crawl in your butthole?
No, they just eat the shit that's coming out your ass. When things don't agree with you, that's what I'm talking about. Now that's sense and that's nonsense together, and they do not agree with each other. And now they have merged and gave your ass
giving you the cold, hard truth. From sex to dating, relationships, marriage, divorce, health, work life, home life, and getting through everyday life when dealing with men. iHeartRadio is #1 for podcasts, but don't just take our word for it.
Find How Men Think on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
2020 means free money. Win iHeart Country Cash and $1,000. Next hour at 25 past. Come on, y'all, and get some on 93.1 WPOC.
Compass, which has everything in it, not just a silly arrow that tells you which
Daddy, I'm free. Won't you stay a little while? In basic, there's monsters inside. Daddy, please don't go.
No, that's just, isn't that a GPS?
No. You think about navigation, that kind of shit in the car.
Yeah, the liquor store.
No, but see, that's actually wrong. You're in the car. You're navigating on foot. You understand? Now, I don't know what app you got, but your mind is an app. Cheryl, you are a damn app. Wow. You floating! You are floating, girl!
Play WIP.
Now say and you float and rise yourself off the ground right now in front of all these people on the radio.
Okay, alright.
I want to see you better rise off the ground. Defy gravity right now.
Okay.
Sure, just rolls off the ground. She just rolls off the ground.
I'm still on the ground.
She is floating on her spirituality right now.
Being honest.
You understand? She's floating.
Hey, I've asked your wife about the folding.
Al, that's just rude. She's
No, Kenny.
I'm going to turn my wife loose and study.
In other words, do you think it was too risque for little kids, Kenny?
For little kids, yes. For someone, any male over the age of 18, I was off.
Yeah, I loved it, but I'm wondering what did you tell little Roman? Well, what is he, 8 years old, Kenny?
He's 9, and his eyes were glued to the set. Parents were diving to grab their children and get them out of the room.
But Roman watched it.
He kept sneaking back in. He kept sneaking back.
You know what? I think that's called early onset puberty. I think that probably kicked him right into puberty.
Well, the thing that what put him over the top was when that what was her name, Shakira, did that thing with the tongue. Because then he turns around and goes, "Oh, can I do that?" I'm like, "No!"
Kenny, that's awesome. I did create a problem. And their hips.
Yeah, doing a selfie of himself. That's what, I mean, he is the worst one I've ever seen.
Early prediction. A-Rod and J-Lo, not going to work. 888-17.
Those egos?
Not long term. Too much ego. 888-729-9494, pound 9494. Mike Sealski puts into perspective the victory by Andy Reid last night. WIP Sports 9, 8:56.
Hey, this month Window Nation has sweet savings you'll love. Window Nation is playing Matchmaker, pairing you with a pair of windows for every fee you buy. Life should be enjoyed. Plus, get a house of windows for only $75 a month. You can upgrade to triple pane glass.
Has-beens play a 25-minute version of a song, 25 damn minutes of the same damn bullshit you done heard before. Patchouli and nitrous, am I right?
I love camping and being in nature, like next to my car, fishing out, people getting spiritual, sucking on balloons. moons, Dr. A. And then when you wake up, you're in some people's tent and you have no idea what happened.
That's right.
I love that.
Spiritualness is all about wherever you get your core energy.
Yeah.
Getting a train in a campsite with absolute strangers while high on hallucinogens. Don't matter if you're black, white, yellow, old, young, or a bit of every damn thing. Blind, crippled, and crazy. That is a path to true enlightenment. You will know a lot about yourself after you get on that damn train. With a blind, crippled, and crazy person. That damn train start rolling, somebody's gonna yell out, all aboard!
Yeah.
You're getting spiritual.
Yes.
Now, talking of journeys. Every last bit of this crazy journey we are on is called getting respected by any means necessary. I take pride in what the hell you looking at. Because that lets me know what the hell I got. See, Cheryl? Enjoy the view. Enjoy the view. There's a horizon over there. There's mountains, and there's peaks, and there's valleys on that body. You understand? Share the women, but just don't leave no stains, because that ain't nice. You don't leave a stain on a man's leg. Oh, is that nice, Cheryl?
No.
Is that nice, Cheryl, for you to get on top of another man's woman and leave stains and don't go to that restroom and get you a towel and wipe her off?
It's not, that's very, it's unsanitary and it's not nice.
It's very unsanitary. You have stained me. Because every time I make love to my woman, all I'm thinking about is what, Cheryl?
The stain that...
That's what I'm thinking about in my mind. I can't get aroused if I'm thinking about the stain that man left on my lady. Let me take a breath. Let me breathe now. I am Dr. Ray D'Angelo Harris, and I'm your spiritual guide, Los Santos. I'm a registered health practitioner with an international recognized degree. I'm a trained yogi who can suck both his big toes at once. I'm an expert in cleansing, a devotee of colonics, and a wise man. You know what colonics are?
Yeah.
What do colonics go through?
It goes to your butthole.
Your ass.
Your
it goes
ass.
to your ass, Cheryl. I'm a compassionate lover and a fierce warrior all at the same time. Sometimes I'm a warrior and compassionate at the same time. They don't know where I'm coming from sometimes. A lady's laying there on top of that bed confused because she don't know where I'm coming from. I'm like a pitcher throwing a curveball or a slider. You understand? You don't know what's coming because you ain't the catcher. You see? See what I just did? See how I did that? I went into your head and took you to a baseball game. You understand? I am a compassionate lover and a fierce warrior. I spoon, I fork and knife, and that's what the chakra attack is all about. Love making sometimes mean you need to wrestle or howl like an animal. Oh! Oh! Anyway. Let's go to the phones. Speak, my child. I love you with all that I have. Take what you want of me and leave me spent. Hello?
Right after Michaela gives you a little update on
Speak
stuff
up,
going on
homie.
in the world.
Hello? Hello? Oh, for land's sake. Sure, give me a better call, sweetie. God was a fool. He had me on mute. Who the hell puts Dr. Ray D'Angelo Harris on mute? You kidding me? You disrespecting me? Seriously, woman?
Ray, chill out. You're on the radio. I'll light some incense. Calm.
I am calm, but I'm also angry. That is a duality. That's what Dr. Ray D'Angelo Harris is all about. Duality. Duality. Do you understand what? I can't be understood by you. I'm amazing. You understand? This is another call, and stop playing a woman call with the unshaven legs and pierced nose and this thing and looking at everyone else. Yeah, you do. You have a disdain for everybody.
That's where we're at.
What about Big Cat? Big Cat.
They haven't won in 14 or 15 games since Big Cat's been playing, so he was injured there for a while.
People are judging you, and when you're judging yourself, does this make you a crew or just a person with an opinion? This is a couple songs away. I'm giving it to you right now. I'm gonna give it good. Text the next keyword roll to 200. You'll get a confirmation text to your phone. Standard data message rates apply to nationwide coverage. That's ROPE.
Play Sports Radio 97.7. Play Sports Radio 97.7.
Dr. Ray, it's a high-security mental institution. I never got convicted of a crime.
Spiritual being. Dr. Ray, just right here. 7 play, 65-yard drive took 2 minutes and 28 seconds, and all of a sudden you have the lead. And for San Francisco, I mean, between the three of the team, they know they were in the game. And Mahomes on the other side with the fans had to be thinking, you know what, even though we've seen Kansas City come back, we have a team that should be able to come back and give our defense, they've given our running game. But unfortunately, when they had a chance to burn some of the clock, they weren't able to do it. Kansas City was able to get out of it, and there were definitely some opportunities for San Francisco to keep the ball, keep burning the clock, and or take the lead again once they lost the lead 24-20 on a deep ball, and the connection just weren't there.
We've heard it echoed all morning. Kyle Shanahan gave Jimmy Garoppolo plays where there were wins, and there were, in a couple of cases, very open wins that he just didn't make. And we're going to have a larger discussion about Jimmy Garoppolo and what the future looks like there in San Francisco because of the way his contract is set up and what you do if you're that team, because I'm sure there's part of Kyle Shanahan that looks and says, we have everything else. Like, I just saw one of the guys from Pro Football Focus tweet, what was it, double-digit pressures? 12 pressures today. That is uncommon. So defensively, they're a juggernaut. Offensively, I mean, hell, the job that Deebo Samuel did for them last night. What we've seen in that running back group, we talk about water their own line, George Kittle, and you look at all that and say, we had that rolling, and then we gave our quarterback a couple of chances to really put the game on ice, and he spit the bit on those, and you've got to reconcile with that.
Listen, it's 12 pressures is insane. That's just, I mean, that's a game where they said that was the most time for the most of any game this past season.
He was, listen, this is one of those, if you're the winning team, you probably want to watch that tape over and over again, but maybe not if you're Eric Fisher. He had a tough one. And that's a defense. San Francisco had 4 sacks, 9 hits on the quarterback, and Mahomes still, even under all that pressure, was starting to do some escapes and making some plays because you knew he was going to get quick pressure on him, and he did. And once that under 10 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, Mahomes started doing Mahomes things.
And listen, it's not banging on anybody else. I just bring up this number for perspective, okay? This regular and postseason alone, when the Chiefs were down by double digits, they were 5-0 with Patrick Mahomes as their starting quarterback. And that's really, really good. But if you take it in perspective, in Kurt Warner's a great quarterback, don't get me wrong, but in his Hall of Fame career, when his team was down by 10 digits, they were 2-44. Yeah. That's how otherworldly this guy is. However, much in the same way in the AFC Championship game, it was the defense that sealed the deal, coming up on the final 2 drives of the 49ers with a sack of Jimmy Garoppolo and then an interception to essentially seal it. And we're delighted to be joined now on the Shell Pencil Performance Line by the guy who had the sack of Ryan Tannehill to seal the AFC title game and the sack of Jimmy Garoppolo last night to essentially seal the win for the Kansas City Chiefs, where Damian Williams ripped off the touchdown to put it out of reach. And that's Frank Clark, Chiefs defensive lineman. Frank, thanks very much for being with us. Reminder, live, so speak carefully because we know you're a passionate guy. But have you had 1 ounce of sleep yet tonight?
No, not really, man. I've been trying, but, you know, after the game, man, spending time with the family, had a lot of family time, you know. You know, enjoying my time with the family, no celebration, just, you know, enjoying myself.
So, Frank, for 99.9% of not only football players, but people not playing football as well, who will never feel what you felt last night, what was the emotion when that game was over, when the clock hit all zeros and you guys were Super Bowl champs?
Man, it's just surreal. You know, it's hard to capture. So I'm still taking it in, you know. And I just want to enjoy it, man. Because, you know, like you said, man, these moments, you know, we have people come speak to us and hear from us. You know, and to ourselves, play 7 years in the league, you know, this is the 7th Super Bowl that's going. So, guys like Brett Favre as well, you know, where guys win the Super Bowl, you know, you would think they go back the next year and they don't. You know, just like, man, it's just a blessing, you know, just here. One thing that kept going through my mind was, you know, just really, saying, like, you know, worship,
Super Bowl champion now because they got it done. defense. So many of the headlines written about the team focus on Patrick Mahomes' offense. How much pride did you guys take, especially in the second half of the season, of the job you guys did on that side of the ball?
You know, because we got my quarterback, he's trying to make a lot of teams work, you know, with the skills that he has, trying to tell teams.
Damn it.
You know, pretty much just to, you know, get to a point where we play together as one. And, you know, we eventually start clicking.
You need adventure travel that can take you to the
guys that got traded, they come into a system where, you know, it's all new to them as well. It's like I can't make my own team every month. And then I come in with a first year coach for that team. You know, so it was all the challenge for a lot of us. You know, the defensive scheme is pretty difficult, you know, close back, you know, if you know anything about shooting champ, man, we go hard, man, and it all pays off, man. And so, man, we're just thankful, man. I'm just so thankful, man. Overjoyed.
Frank, good luck with this Chiefs defensive lineman. Frank, it was the loss to Tennessee. That was the last time you guys lost, when that game went away from you guys. And since that point, yeah, Patrick Mahomes came back and he was healthy, but the defense really turned it around. And you were very honest earlier in the year when you said, I'm not playing well. I'm not doing what they brought me to be here. I think it was right after that Tennessee game. And since that time, you and the rest of the defense really clicked in. A lot of people say Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, it takes time to understand what he wants to do in that defense and everybody be on the same page. When did you guys as a defense realize, hey, we're doing our part now, we understand?
But man, we go into a lot of these injuries, guys, trying to battle through them. You know, myself, I'm going through a Pittsburgh issue that I was really going to talk about. People, you know, I let that be an excuse to, you know, I'm kind of lagging in my play. And again, it's like, you know, it's the truth. You know, when you hurt, you try to push yourself, you know, as much as I was. This is all I was thinking about. Was this right here. Like, it was winning the Super Bowl. You know, I go see doctors in California, and, you know, my doctor tells me that I shouldn't be playing football for the rest of the season. I should stop and get surgery, you know, fix my you know, the finishing nerve in my neck. And they're like, you know, I said, man, I got to really make this decision, you know, so I took some time off. You know, shout out to our training staff, you know, our head trainer, you know, his staff, you know, Julian, they took care of me, they took care of us. I get banged up, Pat got banged up, Chris got banged up. We lost a lot of our defensive men. It really hurt, you know, and then me, I was looking at it like, man, I lost 2 hands in my room. And if I had taken you, give me that was my main thought, man. So I just kept pushing it, like I said, just in mind, you know, to win the Super Bowl. Man, the hard work paid off.
Frank Clark against Super Bowl champ Kansas City Chiefs defensive end, got drafted in the second round of 2015 to Seattle Seahawks. Started this past offseason to Kansas City and ends the season with that Super Bowl victory. Frank, I like it when you go down on the field and you can tell people what's going through your mind. So you guys get the lead. And then, as a pass rusher, you're rushing the quarterback, and you see the quarterback launch a long ball. And the ball's going to Emmanuel Sanders, who was actually somewhat open on that play. Ends up being an overthrow. But take people down on the field. When you saw him launch that ball, and you all turn as pass rushers to see it going downfield and see a receiver, just kind of let people know what goes through your mind when something like that's happening.
I mean, honestly, man, I was looking at the kid like, man, he got to drop or my TV, drop to hit and run. And go make it. Man, fuck this shit.
Talking to Frank Clark with us on the show, Ben's over. In general, what's the game plan for the 49ers? Were you coming into this one? Jimmy Garoppolo had not been asked to throw for them on the other side. Was part of your guys' game plan to try and put the game into the hands?
Really, I mean, the game plan was the same.
We got one now, my brother. I'm upset. You upset. My belly bubbling. Hey, I gotta take a crap. You gotta take a crap. My nose running with snot. Your nose running with snot. You feel me? Like we have multiple universes that are coming through. We're all part of one. Nature has all kinds of water. Sometimes you're thirsty in the desert. Grab one of those land mammals and squeeze water clean out. And sometimes I get so shows we've talked about factory farming and how those chemicals have ruined everyone's health. You gotta only go again. Since it's expensive as hell, but the leave is big off.
So Frank, I know the energy's a little low right now, but I imagine Travis Kelce's going to get everybody hyped for that parade coming up later on this week. Have you given yourself a thought about what it's going to be like when you actually celebrate with the Chiefs Kingdom, who has been with you guys for so long, celebrating their first Super Bowl championship in 50 years?
I'm going to be up there. Man, we work Kansas City, you know, we take pride in representing.
This sucks.
Flying deal. And what's that city, you know, is which has, you know, more charges.
Come on. What the hell? The fuck?
Frank, last thing, and we'll let you relax, do whatever you need after a great celebration and a great Super Bowl victory. Talk about the man that leads this team. Andy Reid, so well respected around this league from players and from coaches. Talk about Andy and what he means to you as a head coach and just how he leads this team.
Man, Coach Reid, you know, shout out Coach Reid, man, and getting his first championship as a head coach, you know, you know, been long overdue.
Hey, you want to do it, right?
You know, I get emotional, man. I get emotional talking about Coach because, you know, Coach, you know, he brought me in, man. It's almost like we had such a long conversation, man. We spoke like 3 hours, it seemed like 2 hours. It was about everything. You know, we knew everything about me. How I grew up, where I grew up, everything. And, you know, it's just, for a man, the type of guy who was so much of a great person off the field, and then just a coach, you know, I respect him so much. So it's dope to see a man, you know, get what he deserves. You know, he's worked hard to get what he deserves. So it's dope to see him get that.
Absolutely, and he gets win 222 on 2-2-20, and it comes with a Super Bowl title, which means you get the Super Bowl ring. And Frank, we appreciate you being with us this morning, but be careful what finger you put that ring on. Great, listen, earned it, enjoy it, and we'll see you at the parade coming up later on this week. Thanks for being with us, Frank.
I appreciate you guys.
Again, just for those for the history part of this, the Hunt family, Lamar Hunt, who started this franchise as the Dallas Texans in the AFL, and then moved to Kansas City and the NFL, and as Frank was talking about.
Okay, what the hell? I cannot drive this boat.
That trophy is called the Lamar
Sucks.
Trophy, so to be handed to the son and wife of Lamar Hunt is really incredible. And then they win the Super Bowl, get the name Super Bowl, called the Super Bowl. That was largely due to Lamar Hunt as well, naming it the Super Bowl. So it's really incredible. The 50 years since the last time they've been around, it's great. It's a great football city with great fans and respected guys that have been in
the fuck
to finally get that monkey off his back, as they would say, and finally get that Super Bowl win.
It looked like that moment. Like, I know Tony Dungy talked about the joy, but it looked like relief. It looked like 21 years of build-up and knowing what Andy went through in Philadelphia and all these different things. all let loose in one moment. And you haven't heard a guy on the Chiefs who wouldn't talk a little bit extra. I mean, Frank Clark right there sounded exhausted, and understandably so. But when you bring up Andy Reid, all of these guys seem to have an extra gear. I always say with guys, especially when you're talking, you don't light up like that for a guy that you don't genuinely care about. Andy Reid is the best of all these players. Andy Reid is the guy who understands. Listen, with some guys in that team, we know there's a second. Listen, Frank Clark has some of that in his head. These are guys that are getting second chances. Tyreek Hill, we know but Andy Reid looking at this, and sometimes to a fault, giving guys second chances, saying he believes he can actually put them in an environment.
Yeah. One of the many epithets out there. So kudos to the Chiefs for pulling through and winning the Super Bowl. And I gotta say kudos to our own Josina Anderson, who I think got the interview of the weekend on Sunday morning on NFL Countdown. She got Antonio Brown to sit down. And, you know, Antonio Brown finally said the thing I think that a lot of us were waiting to hear.
We all need mental health, you know, from our friends, from the people we hang around, from the people we consult with every day. Yeah, we need mental health. I'm like an animal in a cage. Like, everyone just talk about me. I can't go out my house in a private. Everything I do is in the face of people, in the face of someone talking, someone making an assumption about me.
Well, all that is true. We'll get to that. He also said he feels like he owes the entire NFL an apology. Now, when you hear that, though, I'm like, Antonio, I hear you, and obviously we all need help, but you're the one that's live streaming everywhere you go. So that's something that's creating problems. Just quiet down. He put out there on Twitter, I'm going to be here doing this. I'm going to be here doing that. So again, I think we're in this situation where Antonio needs to understand these things are happening because you're putting yourself out there all over.
Yeah, and I have no idea what he understands or doesn't understand, because as you mentioned, he talked about, you know, the mental health side of it there, because Josina asked him if he thought if she thought he had any issues, you know, from the mental side of this and needed some mental help, and that was his answer to that. But also he did talk about, he did say he owes an apology to the entire NFL. But you know what? We've seen him tweet things like that. We've seen him
and go back and forth.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So, well, listen, it's great to hear him say it. That's fine and good, but I don't know if anybody is buying into anything until you see actions speak way louder than words. Let's see where this goes. It's the off season now. We have no idea if somebody's going to pick him up. We have no idea still where the league is with the investigation on if he would be suspended and miss some time. So, again, it's great that he said all that, but we've seen that in his tweets before. We just got to take it with a grain of salt. Hope it's all true, and you want to hope the best for a guy. But I know that a lot of people will take a wait-and-see approach.
Without question. But here's Antonio Brown again, basically saying how he could have handled things differently.
I think I have to really express my emotion the right way when I get frustrated. Being able to express myself in a positive way when things are not so positive. So being able to really channel emotion, you know, from knowing different experiences, different things I noticed when playing. You know, had me emotionally react and made it rub, you know, a lot of people the wrong way, and allowed me the opportunity to, you know, get embraced by anyone in the NFL.
Look, I'm glad he said it. I'm glad he came out there and said he owes an apology to the NFL. I just hope that this is the thing that turns it around. Because you're right, Mike. I think he's finally of the understanding that if this is going to work for him, if he's ever going to have another chance in the NFL, this is the line he's got to stick to going forward. And again, one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it. He's going to have to back it up with actions.
Yeah, I say also, really, when it came to the allegations of sexual misconduct that Josina asked him about, I mean, that real admittance of remorse there. Said, first off, I can't speak on it, but totally handle that stuff. But then said, I feel like I never really got into a platform. I just feel like I'm a target. Anybody can come against me and say anything that I have to face. There's no support, there's no egos, there's no rules. Anyone can come after me for anything. No proof or whatever. He said, she said. in all that one. If you just want to stop with the courts are handling it right now, then we'll do that. But to go this way and basically say, well, I'm the victim here and anyone can come after me for it. You know what? Even if the courts were to rule in his favor and that were to, by the letter of the law, come out to be something that's true, in an area where you're trying to come out and say, you know what, I'm admitting my role in this stuff, I'm saying that I need to do certain things better, that seems like one area where he seemed completely unwilling to do so in a way that's a little confusing to me.
Absolutely. So we'll see what happens there going forward. But again, back to a deeper dive on what happened on Super Bowl Sunday. Did the Chiefs win it? Did the Niners blow it? Is it possible both of those things can be true at the same time? Our next guest will answer that for us. We'll get to that after this.
All right, they say the best offense is good defense, and that's especially true when it comes to the field and putting your car. Time to help keep your engine running like new. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premier Gasoline is engineered to defend against 4 main engine thrusts: skunk, wear, corrosion, and friction. It's their most advanced fuel ever, protecting your engine like a solid fist arm, a huge hit, or a last-second block. Like defensive lines, not all premium fuels are the same. That is fuel for fun. And if you're a fuel rewards member, you save at least 5 cents per gallon on every fuel with staff. If you're not a member, download the Fuel Rewards app or go to fuelrewards.com to join and never pay full price for gas again.
Nowhere to run.
Engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. Back after this, go with Wingo.
What if there was one place you could go to hear the most essential story every day?
Adam Silver was
That's ESPN Daily. You'll hear the story that the entire sports world is talking about. I'm Ina Kimes, host of the new podcast, ESPN Daily.
Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay, you know how it feels when you've saved enough for that long-awaited home edition? Now imagine an edition on that edition. That's the feeling with Capital One, where a new savings account earns an interest rate 5 times the national average. That's right, 5 times, as represented by 5 times more singers. This is Banking Reimagined. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Rate comparison based on FDIC national rate. Capital One NA member FDIC.
Quarterback Patrick Mahomes for Helzberg Diamonds.
Okay, the clock's ticking and you still need a gift, but you're not sure where to start. Believe me, I've been there. So here's the game plan. Get to Helzberg Diamonds, where they have stunning jewelry at great prices and all the no-pressure advice you need to bring home a W. You've got this. Now get out there and win Valentine's Day.
Gift a half-carat total weight diamond heart pendant in your choice of white, yellow, or rose gold for just $299.99. A savings of $400. Valentine's Day is Friday, February 14th.
Snow for Cedar City will come to an end by later on tonight with a winter storm warning today. Another 2 to 4 inches of snow possible. Highs only to the upper 20s. Mid-20s and sunshine Tuesday. St. George low 40s through the rest of the day. Some sunnier skies and only around 40 on Tuesday. The Southern Utah's most accurate and dependable forecast on ABC4 News meteorologist Devin Lucy.
Weather brought to you by Robert J. DeBry. Do your kids or grandchildren need a bicycle helmet? Come see the folks at Robert J. DeBry on the Boulevard for Bell $5 bike helmets today.
Geico presents Left Brain versus Right Brain.
After much deliberation, I've decided we should switch to Geico. Okay, sounds good to me. We can save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance, which, now, just blue sky in here, we can reinvest those funds into my business idea. Not this again. First, get some investors on board, right? Nobody is going to invest in dental floss made of turkey jewelry. Okay.
Can save you 15% or more.
Wow. Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Next on Brown Street. It rocks the khaki shorts. Your G&L energy going up 60% this month. Seems like and clear the closing doors.
Catches things that might look wrong, like increases to a recurring bill. Then it sends an alert to your phone and helps you fix it. Another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? See CapitalOne.com for details. Limitations apply.
You love iced tea. It's smooth and refreshing with just the right flavor. You also love to unwind. That's why Twisted Tea Hot Iced Tea is everything you love, because it's made with real brewed tea and a kick. Twisted Tea. Unwind with a twist. Drink responsibly.
At Sprint, we know how much you depend on your phone. And when you've got a cracked screen, it's the worst. We get it, and we want to help you. It doesn't matter if you have Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Just drop by a Sprint repair store, and we will fix your eligible Android cracked screen for just $49. Seriously, you don't even need to switch. Visit sprint.com/fixmyscreen and visit a Sprint repair store near you until February 9th.
Requires eligible Galaxy phone working condition. All screens are repairable. Same-day service not guaranteed. Limit one per customer. While supplies last, not combinable with insurance claims. Restrictions apply.
Bill, Susan, you guys look amazing. What's the secret? Our new Sleep Number 360 smart bed. He chooses the comfort on his side. I choose mine. We feel great. Can it help keep
Don't you
move and adjust to keep us both comfortable all night? I don't think it's a secret anymore.
Only for a limited time. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 Limited Edition Smart Bed, plus special financing. To find your local Sleep Number store, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Jim Brickman, 25th anniversary, the greatest hits live. Wednesday night, February 12th at Dixie State University's Cox Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now at the DSU box office. Buy them online at dsutix.com. Hear Jim live with his romantic piano melodies, like Valentine with Martina McBride. Never Alone with Lady Antebellum. My Life with Michael W. Smith. And his smash hit, Angel Eyes. Don't miss Jim Brickman 25th anniversary, the greatest hits live, February 12th.
The following message is brought to you by InfoWest. Okay, let's chat about reliability. Like when you're the grill master at your neighborhood's annual barbecue. So just when you think you have the dookie of grills, and everyone is waiting for your legendary Buffalo Burger, then suddenly...
So, everyone wanted well done and charged, right?
Yeah. Or there's a time you're shooting drone footage for your sister's big wedding. Then suddenly...
Oh, crap!
Or you're streaming the end of the big race. Then,
Side-by-side battle to finish this time.
the internet went down. That's why you need InfoWest.
We work tirelessly day in and day out to bring you the most reliable internet network available.
Fast, reliable internet when you need it most. Get InfoWest today at InfoWest.com.
Patrick Mahomes for Hellsberg Diamonds.
Okay, the clock's ticking and you still need a gift, but you're not sure where to start. Believe me, I've been there. So here's the game plan. Get to Hellsberg Diamonds, where they have stunning jewelry at great prices and all the no-pressure advice you need to bring home a W. You've got this. Now get out there and win Valentine's Day.
Gift a half-carat total weight diamond heart pendant in your choice of white, yellow, or rose gold for just $299.99. A savings of $400. Valentine's Day is Friday, February 14th.
Catch the pinnacle of sports info. The Devin Dixon Show, 46 on Sports Radio 97.7 ESPN from the TBS Cable for Business Studio.
Kansas City 31 and San Francisco 20. Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to use up all the time. The game is over. And the Chiefs' kingdom has firmly planted its flag on top of football's highest summit. The Kansas City Chiefs are champions of Super Bowl 54.
The Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network, the call put the stamp on the Chiefs Super Bowl championship. They win Super Bowl 54 and earned the Super Bowl MVP, making him now the youngest player in NFL history to win an MVP award and a Super Bowl. Chiefs trailed by 10 points in the fourth quarter before he put together 2 touchdown drives to give them a 24-20 lead. Mahomes is now 5-0, trailing by double digits this season, including 3 straight posts. And for the Super Bowl commercials, the guys all took note. I've been trying to tell you Tom Brady's tweet was actually a preview of the Super Bowl commercial for Hulu, which Tom Brady said, it's time to say goodbye. The TV as you know. For me, I'm not going anywhere. The 42-year-old Brady spends the entire room Cold Westwood One Radio with a pregame interview. Quote, when the time is right, I guess 6 weeks from now, everyone will be able to make their decisions. And in the NBA, the Rockets pick up a win yesterday over the Pelicans. They win 117-109. But the biggest news from that game surrounds Rockets big man Clint Capella. According to our own Woj, the Houston Rockets are engaged with several Eastern Conference teams, including the Atlanta Hawks, on veteran center Clint Capella. League sources tell ESPN the Rockets are expressing hope they can find a deal or a series of deals that would bring them back a wing and a center for Clint Capella. The Rockets 31-18 and 5th in the Western Conference.
Sports Center brought to you by Nature Valley. The satisfying crunch of Nature Valley Crunchy Bars can keep your family going, which means more outside fun for you. And with whole grain oats and real delicious honey, really tasty as well. Nature Valley Oats and Honey Crunchy Bars.
Just honestly sucks, and there's not really anything you can wrap your head around. Like you do every cliche in the book, we just didn't get it done.
A tough loss, and I mean, it hurts everybody. Coming up short sucks.
Oh, Golic and Wingo with you, and I'd just like to say, as a company, we like to get out ahead of things. It's not even, 10 hours old? Yeah. On .com. Who's winning Super Bowl 55, everybody? You can check it out online, ESPN.com. Our experts weigh in. What do you guys think? Oh, stop it. Can't say that. So we're delighted to be joined in studio by the big man, D-Money. Damian Woody joins us in studio, giving us a Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless. Everything for less, only at Walmart. So when the Chiefs were down 10 points, and Patrick Mahomes got the ball with 8:54 to go, hadn't done really anything in the game, were you thinking, I don't know, or he's got him?
No, this was the one time I'm like, okay, I'm worried.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting out of this one, because I'm telling you, that 49ers pass rush, that opened up a couple of those Chiefs offensive linemen. And, you know, that's the way you neutralize great quarterbacks, is get after them. And I think when the Chiefs decided to go hurry up, that was the best thing that happened to their offense, because, Mike, you know this. Once you get going up and you can't substitute guys, once you start seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they start wearing down, and then that's when you actually start seeing plays downfield by the Kansas City Chiefs. So Mahomes worked his magic.
I'm interested in, listen, you win the Super Bowl, you're happy about it, you're lasting memory, but I know players are neurotic anyway, and always think in the bad place. You will linemen take the cake out of it. Okay, so while he's going to wear a Super Bowl ring, how much is Eric Fisher still going to have nightmares about that game? I mean, Nick Bosa had double-digit pressures in that game, rushing over Eric Fisher.
It was ugly. It was one of those things where he was coming from real life. But after the game, I won Super Bowl. That game is over. No one cares that you come, summertime or whatever it is, you want to have your Super Bowl ring, and that's all that matters at that point.
Super Bowl champion Damian Woody with us in studio. What's it like when the clock hits zero in that game? Like that, from there to the post-game locker room, what is it?
I can just tell you from my experience, it was literally, I feel like the light, I saw the light.
I'm Broadway, I understand no long-ass line.
You were like in the dark tunnel. It didn't matter how good you were playing or anything.
Well, what good are you then? You can just miss me with all that mess. Bye.
There's more to accomplish. You can be better. But once that confetti fell down, it's like,
oh, my.
Interesting, but now I see. Yeah, interesting that you brought up the confetti, because I thought one of the coolest things in the celebration last night, and I'm sure they had a plan for both teams, but the Kansas City confetti came down in the red and yellow, and there were a bunch of white slips in there. All the white slips were tweets, either from Kansas City players or people about the fans of the Chiefs talking about this moment, including one from Patrick Mahomes in 2013 that said, man, I wonder what it must be like to be the quarterback and say I'm going to Disneyland after the Super Bowl. All that stuff was part of the competitive build-up. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, for what it's worth, tweet your truth into existence, because Demi Lovato tweeted that one day I'm going to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. So you can't speak truth to power.
So that's what I need to do.
Yes, exactly.
Start tweeting things for like 10 years down the road.
I can't believe I won the lottery in 2023. It's a miracle of what happened. So as Damien Woody is here with us, it's the big question, right? Because of the way the play calling went at the end of the first half, as opposed to when they needed to keep the chains moving when they later been cut to 3. Did the Chiefs win it? Did the Niners blow it? Or is it a little bit of both?
I think it's a little bit of both. I'll never say that, when you're down 10, in the fourth quarter, there's certain things you have to do, certain plays that you just have to make in order to win those types of games. But, man, it was, I look at the 49ers, we had like a 4th and 1, like a 24-yard line. Like, dude, like, this is the Super Bowl. What would the analytics people say? Go for that. Go for that. And then the end of the half, you kind of wonder, why not put the gas on and see what kind of points you can get out of it. So there was some questionable things with Kyle Shanahan, who's been a masterful play caller, but just certain time management situations that I thought were very questionable.
Things that usually, quite frankly, get associated with Andy Reid on the other side for a lot of his career. What about that, Damien? And seeing a coach like Andy Reid for so long and been denied, where do we get to put him now as far as some of the all-time discussions about coaches now that he's added this ring to his resume?
I felt even before the game that Andy Reid was a Hall of Fame coach.
Totally agree.
Just look at the quarterbacks. I just point to that. Look at the quarterbacks that he's turned into really good, players under his tutelage. From his time in, Philadelphia to Kansas City, it's like 7 guys that's just unheard of. But I think the biggest thing with Andy Reid, you heard all the guys that have played under Andy Reid, he's just the most incredible human being that you just never met around in the coaching. I haven't heard from anybody, whether it's Philly, I talk to people that were Reid in Green Bay, in the city. He's just left it.
To him. So going forward, what happened? Because no matter if you're the worst team in the league or the Super Bowl champion team, your roster is going to be different than that. Sure. How does that work now? Going in, you're the Super Bowl champion, going into the offseason, now some players may go for the money somewhere else, and how that shift may start to happen.
Yeah. I'll give you a couple examples. One thing I said last time, like Chris Jones. I think that's obviously Patrick Mahomes, I think, eligible this offseason for the contract, so that's going to factor in. But every year is different. And people think, oh, we got there this year. Until Aaron Rodgers trying to get back. Right, exactly. It is so hard to get back to the Super Bowl because A, you have to be a really good team.
Exceptional play caller. But I want you to look at these numbers when he was the offensive coordinator against the Patriots in Super Bowl 51 in Atlanta, and last night as the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. After the third quarter, both those two supposed to be like 4 plays, 10 minutes of possession, 128 yards, and 0 points. His opponents, 64 plays, double the time of possession, 454 yards, and 46 points. Is there something he needs to correct in the way he goes? Because that's glaring.
Yeah, I think when you watched that game last night, there was a sequence from the 49ers that really had me scratch my head. First down, game 5.
Right. Second play, fast.
Yep.
All that.
Yeah, it was a play action passing but it was a wide open kill.
Yeah. Kittle, he was open. There's no question about it. Third down, incomplete. Then next thing,
Hey! You never call me back the next day.
That drive took a minute and 3 seconds. And Kyle Shanahan said about that, we needed to move the chains a couple of times before we got into, we're talking about that 4-minute offense. There were 6 minutes to go in the game, 6+. He talked about having to move the chains a couple times before he got into that.
Which like that slow burn, try and kill clock offense.
Yeah.
It's just something that's gonna be talked about, you know. And unfortunately for Kyle, that's part of his. Much in the same way Andy Reid, up until yesterday, was dealing with the slow play in Super Bowl 39 against you guys when they were down 10. That's now off the books, and until Kyle can finish the game in the Super Bowl situation, that will be part of the conversation. Big man, always a pleasure.
Thanks,
absolutely. All right, it's a simple question. May have a simple answer this week. I'm curious to see if anybody's going outside the box on this one. Who won the weekend? We'll get to all of that after this word from 1-800-FLOWERS. Guys, not all rose bouquets are created equal. So if you're looking for roses that are guaranteed to impress, head to our guys at 1-800-FLOWERS.com. Right now, when you order early, you can get the 18-stem Enchanted Rose Medley for $29.99, or double it to the 36-stem Enchanted Rose Medley for $20 more. When it comes to impressing her on without tax. Trust in the Rose Authority, 1-800-FLOWERS.com. Order the 18-stem Enchanted Rose Medley for $29.99, or double the roses for $20 more. Go to 1-800-FLOWERS.com, click the radio icon, enter code WINGO. Order today and save at 1-800-FLOWERS.com, code WINGO. You do that, you'll win Valentine's. Who won the weekend? That's next.
Roman is your answer for handling ED. Visit GetRoman.com/Wingo today. 5-Hour Energy helps you get through your crazy on-the-go life. And now, it comes in 2 great tropical flavors, strawberry banana and tropical burst. They're delicious and can transport you to a tropical paradise. Try them both, then vote for your favorite at 5HEWin.com. That's number 5, HEWin.com. You can be on the go to someplace you actually want to go. Go to 5HEWin.com for details.
My portfolio's diversified, my 401k's maxed, but my savings account just sat there till I switched it to Marcus by Goldman Sachs. I'm earning way more now, just between you and me. My savings are right on track, it's like I got upgraded for free.
You can, buddy. With an online savings account from Marcus by Goldman Sachs, you can earn much more interest than with the largest banks. Sign up at Marcus.com.
Comparison made to the 3 largest U.S. banks measured by total deposits. Rates as of January 21st, 2020 may vary by state. Goldman Sachs Bank USA, member FDIC.
Geico presents Left Brain versus Right Brain.
After much deliberation, I decided we should switch to Geico. Okay, sounds good to me. We can save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance. Which, now, just blue sky in here, we can reinvest those funds into my business idea. First, it's an investor's on board, right? Nobody is going to invest in dental floss made of turkey jerky. Okay, not a bad attitude. Wow.
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Capital One presents a 30-second audio tour of Ireland. Sheep, berries, golf, charming castle, charming castle, charming castle, charming castle, charming castle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know you can actually go there when you use the Capital One Venture Card. You earn unlimited double miles on every dollar you spend on every purchase, which means you'll have plenty of miles to actually travel to Ireland. The Capital One Venture Card. What's in your wallet?
Capital One Bank USA NA.
You love iced tea. It's smooth and refreshing with just the right flavor. You also love to unwind. That's why Twisted Tea Iced Tea is everything you love, because it's made with real brewed tea. And again, Twisted Tea. Unwind with a twist. Drink responsibly.
At Sprint, we know how much you depend on your phone. And when you've got a cracked screen, it's the worst. We get it, and we want to help you. It doesn't matter if you have Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Just drop by a Sprint repair store, and we will fix your eligible Android cracked screen for just $49. Seriously, you don't even need to switch. Visit sprint.com/fixmyscreen and visit a Sprint repair store near you, now until February 9th.
Requires eligible Galaxy phone, working condition, valid screens are repairable, same-day service not guaranteed, limit 1 per customer, all supplies last, not combinable with insurance claims, restrictions apply.
Bill, Susan, you guys look amazing. What's the secret? Our new Sleep Number 360 smart bed. He chooses the comfort on his side, I choose mine. We feel great. Can it help keep you asleep? Yes, it senses our movements and adjusts to keep us both comfortable all night. think it's a secret anymore.
Only for a limited time. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus special financing. To find your local Sleep Number store, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Jewel Insurance Company presents.
Lena, when we're not telling people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need, I've actually been moonlighting as its chicken. Here's the fun part. This magazine.
Look, Cheryl, let me explain to the guy in front of everybody, in front of all my listeners. Okay. I gotta go through the airways, out to the people, touch the people. Who that is? Into their ears, into their brain, down their system, the nervous system, into their chest, to help their heart beat, down to their bowels.
It's Golik.
Anybody up for a cafecito? No. It is time for a cafecito to start the day. Good morning, everybody. Who on the weekend? Brought to you by Marcus, by Goldman Sachs. With a high-yield online savings account backed by the financial expertise of Goldman Sachs, you get money. Goldman Sachs on the show, finally. Somebody I can relate to. Oh, nice. Hedge fund hell approves of that's what it's I think we go. What else can I be? Honestly. So it is time for us to do the thing that we do every Monday. Who won the week? I mean, I guess there are a bunch of people that could be considered here. Apparently you guys want to give it to Damian Williams. I guess. To me, the sleeper candidate out there, it's got to be Maxwell Bunchy Young. For those who don't know who Maxwell Bunchy Young is, he's the kid in the NFL commercial. That thing to start the Super Bowl and then to have him run on the field with the game ball and see Virginia McCaskey, owner of the Bears, hand him the ball, that was it. It was like all the, obviously, the great players that did the commercial last year, a lot of them again this year, but with the kids. I remember Deion Sanders doing commercials saying, you know, asking parents, hey, if your kids sending videos of them, we're looking for young athletes, and there were a bunch of kids in this led by this young man. I seen it after I saw it. So that's now, I don't think a lot of people counted it as a commercial like what we see where everybody had to spend like $5.7 million for 30 seconds. But I don't think anything meant that. It gave me chill to watch that. When Virginia McCaskey is handing this kid the ball saying, you know what to do. And then it's a live shot of him running out, giving the ball to the ref with the rest of those kids. What a moment. Yeah, never had a live cutter like that from Lady Gaga jump into the stadium. So there's rankings all kind. Real quick, we're going to pick out who won the weekend. People Magazine ranked the commercials. I just wonder what you guys think of this. They had the Jeep commercial, the Groundhog Day, the Bill Murray Groundhog. That was my favorite. As the number one, yeah. So I think in a lot of people's minds, that's the one that won. I was following you, and then the second.
Look at see it in the cave paint.
Was the one that the teardrop.
Right there, sir. Look at it. What are they doing that cave paint?
I don't even want to look at that's the ugliest painting I've ever seen. Obviously, it's like drawn with crayons. It looks like a zebra and a man are like humping each other. It's not yoga and it's not ancient.
That was something. So there was a bunch of, I thought, some pretty good commercials out there.
In ancient style.
And then
I channeled my ancestors. In my head, was a TV.
It was okay. I
An old school TV. The time you turn into a hero. By the time that he's a patrol. In my head, there's an old TV.
I'd like to
sitting on legs. What's in on flat screen? This TV big as a damn refrigerator. And it has a knob on it. And it's channels. And my brain is turning them damn channels. I channel my ancestors on that old ass TV. You understand? I channel them. They doing stuff in the cave paintings because the person who was painting the cave painting was high. You understand? He's high as a kite. And then he's high and he's painting that damn cave. Who the hell sits in the damn cave and paints? That's the art right there. I talk about that in my book.
Congrats.
About turning your man cave into a BC place. The whole
There's a reason those Hawaiian shirts work. How about that?
Wow. Holy
smokes.
Was that Andy or his twin brother Randy?
Wow.
All credit to Mike Jr. on that one.
Stolen valor.
Listen, your Mike, you should have said it. You should have done the rest of it. You said it in the
I was
booth.
trying it out like we got
No. You got to go full Stugotz here. Workshop it on the air.
Andy is Super Bowl champion finally and realizes that scoring points with the wife is still the most important thing out there.
Hey, listen, Andy Reid can do no wrong right now. That's why, listen, you guys can try and complicate this. I'm going to actually who won the weekend. It's Andy Reid and it's Patrick Mahomes. Like, they are inextricably linked to me at this point. They are part of the same juggernaut Chiefs offense that has built this moment. Like, the two of them side by side with Jimmy Garoppolo and Kyle Shanahan last night are why they won the game. Listen, Patrick Mahomes hit the shot plays down the stretch that Jimmy Garoppolo could not. Andy Reid was aggressive in ways during that game that Kyle Shanahan was not. 2 of 2 on 4th down versus Kyle Shanahan choosing to kick a field goal or 4th and 2 around the 20-yard line in the spot where he absolutely should have gone for it.
52 unlocked. 42%.
Andy Reid getting his first Super Bowl after 21 years. One of the hottest starts to a career we've ever seen.
All damn football games when I can watch worms eat my feces from a month ago. The lowest creature in nature becomes a great ally in this fight against waste.
Wow.
You got to come back.
Still not there.
Still not there. Trey, you and I agree that Damian Williams should have been the MVP.
I come from every damn thing I can.
I am going Andy Reid and Norma Hunt. I mean, Norma Hunt, the 81-year-old wife of Lamar Hunt. Lamar Hunt, again, for those that don't know, the AFC Championship trophy is named the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It was handed to Norma Hunt and their son Clark Hunt, who was running the team. And now they won the Super Bowl. I hadn't been there 50 years, won the Super Bowl. And again, Lamar Hunt basically named the Super Bowl. So the influence that man has had, and then this family, and Norma Hunt has been to every single Super Bowl there has been. So to get the payoff there, the way that family did, especially Norma, is just, it's incredible to me. So I go Andy Reid for how long it took to finally get it for such a great coach and a great man, quite honestly. So I go Andy Reid and the Hunt family right now, Norma Hunt. Yeah, listen, I'm going to triple pick. You guys are going to go down the road. Absolutely, Andy. Because I thought he was walking to the Hall of Fame, regardless of what happens Sunday. It's all there.
These creatures swimming around in circles until they
win number
die.
222 on 2220. The 6th all-time winningest coach in NFL. Exactly. Then you have Norma Hunt, absolutely. And then you got to bring it home, man. The list of things that Patrick Mahomes has done. He's the youngest player in the NFL to have a Super Bowl MVP, an NFL MVP, as well as a Super Bowl champion. He joins this list of quarterbacks that have won their first Super Bowl in Miami.
I mean, this
Drew
one is
Brees,
really pissed off.
Peyton Manning,
Yelling.
Steve Young, John Unitas, Joe Namath. I mean, all those guys are going in the Hall of Fame, and Patrick is likely to get there if he continues on this arc. It's been over. And he was on the cover of Madden and he broke the Madden curse. There you go. Is there anything this man can't do? So congratulations. He can pass. Yeah, it's true. Congratulations to everybody in Kansas City. Tuesday at Golden, we go NFL Super Bowl celebrities. And Tommy Chase
If you're a wife or girlfriend, then treat her to the very best this year with the world's softest pajamas from Pajama Brand, America's PJ experts. The world's softest pajamas are lighter than a cloud and softer than a bunny. They're like cashmere, only better. She'll love the way they feel. You'll love the way they look. Includes free gift packaging, and delivery by Valentine's Day is guaranteed. So visit PajamaBrand.com today. That's PajamaBrand.com. You're a small business owner, and there's nothing small about what you do. That's why Dell Small Business Technology Advisors give you trusted advice, one-on-one partnership, and tailored tech solutions, like computers with Intel Core processors, servers, storage, networking, plus thousands of top-brand electronics, accessories, and software. No matter your technology needs, Dell is here to help your small business do big things. Call 877-BUY-DELL to speak with an advisor today. That's 877-BUY-DELL.
Guys, when it comes to your hair, and you're playing to win, Sport Clips Haircuts is just the place to do it. So when you need your A game, you know where to go.
Hey, dude. Fade automatic, got the shampoo popping, pompadour rocking, baby, we're styling, always no nonsense.
To cut the weight, just check in online with our app or with your smart speaker. Then let Sport Clips Guy Smart Stylist take over. catch some sports, and walk out on top.
Get your hand in the game before it puts the name.
Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Next stop, Brown Street. And Brian, the cash is yours. Your G&L energy bill went up 60% this month. Seems like you want to know. And clear the closing doors.
So, meet Eno, the Capital One assistant that catches things that might look wrong, like increases to a recurring bill, then sends an alert to your phone and helps you fix it. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? See CapitalOne.com for details. Limitations apply.
And with Injury Smart Law, no one plans on getting into a crash. If you are injured because of someone else's mistake, we can help. Unfortunately, you will likely feel frustrated as you battle with the insurance companies. You need someone on your side that's trustworthy and has an intense conviction in making sure that you are taken care of. Injury Smart Law can help you. Let us be the point person on your team battling with the insurance companies. We have classic values and use modern methods to take care of you. You get better, we do the rest. Check us out at injurysmartlaw.com.
Make plans to spend a long Valentine's Day/President's Day weekend in Kanab and take in the 6th annual Balloons and Tunes Roundup. It's 3 days of hot air balloons, music, and a street fair, all set against Southern Utah's romantic Red Rocks. That's the Balloons and Tunes Roundup in Kanab, February 14th, 15th, and 16th. Go to visitsouthernutah.com for more information. That's visitsouthernutah.com. Kanab, magically unspoiled.
Produced in cooperation with the Utah Office of Tourism.
Hey, it's Marty Lane and Arity Allen with 107.3 and 94.9 New Country 12 in a row. And we're excited to send one lucky winner to Blake Shelton live in concert. Winner receives 2 tickets to the show and overnight accommodations at My Place in West Jordan. To win, fill out an entry at D&D Variety on Highway 56 and Aviation Way in Cedar City. B92.1 will also be there giving away Gwen Stefani tickets for Valentine's Night at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. Then, make sure you're at D&D Variety on Saturday, February 8th from 11 to 1. We'll be there with Pizza Hut Pizza, prizes, and drawing out our lucky winner to go to Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. We'll see you at D&D Variety on Saturday, February 8th from 11 to 1 with 107.3, 94.9, New Country 12 in a row.
Ogden's Flooring and Design is clearing out all of 2019 to bring in 2020. All in-stock items are priced to move and clearance items are up to 60% off. Remnants start at just $99. All types of flooring are 0% interest for 12 months OAC. And carpet...
People with birds. Why do people have parrots? Animals shouldn't talk. And ones that do should be shot.
Oh, I don't know. I love it when dolphins talk.
You stay away from them dolphins, girl. I warned you before. They have some very sophisticated Zen shit going on. Swimming in the ocean, performing tricks with rednecks, jumping through hoops, falling in love with lonely zookeepers. We can learn a lot from fish.
I think they're mammals.
Same thing. Don't you correct me on the air in front of my people.
Next caller, are you on the line?
Hi, I'm calling from the San Andreas State Penitentiary.
Dad? That's you, Dad? Daddy!
Oh my
Daddy!
Oh my God, every single time a guy calls an integrated health show from a correctional facility, you think it's your dad. He's not your long-lost father.
Actually, I am. Hello, son.
Oh my God. I knew this day would come. See, Cheryl, with your hairy nipples and bad energy and undernourished chakra, I've been telling you for years one day I would be reunited with my father. Put on some heartwarming music right now. Put some heartwarming on that a father and a son. Memories. Oh my God, Dad, you don't understand. I am...
My name is Terrence D'Angelo Harris, and I left you and your mother many years ago. I couldn't believe it was my son on the radio. radio.
This is so touching. We should send him all of your books and one of those stand-up cardboard cutouts of you alming.
Dad, we gotta do some touching shit together. Heartfelt.
I must be high.
Don't cry. I'm falling apart, Sugar. I'm falling apart. Life is a journey and the wheels have just flown off this spiritual movement. I am clairvoyant as hell. You know this, but I did not see that coming. There's a lot of things, sir, I see coming, but that one I did not see coming. I don't know if any amount of meditating in flowing robe by a koi pond is going to save me now. Ah!
Lord, he's Lord.
Not gonna cry. I'm falling apart, Cheryl, over here. I'm falling apart. That man took my heart, Cheryl. He took my heart, made it into a heart snowball, and threw it in my face.
This has been Chakra Attack with Dr. Ray D'Angelo Harris.
Cheryl, hold me.
That ain't good.
Bad diets come and go, but with the Extreme Paleo TM diet, you not only eat free-range animals, you stalk and kill them too. And that includes your neighbors. Raid beehives, trap wild turkeys. Stuff has just got a whole lot more real. Enjoy the benefits of a hunter-gatherer lifestyle with both women and mammoths for women. Finally, you can stop worrying about cholesterol and follow in the footsteps of our ancestors who were also threatened by rising sea levels and plagues, but didn't have the worry and stress of gluten and the internet. Extreme Paleo TM is a trademark back-to-nature diet system that's worth paying a fortune for. Your starter pack includes a free t-shirt and an authentic Extreme Paleo TM hunting spear. Extreme Paleo TM is a registered trademark.
This is WCTR.
I am Fernando Martinez. Thank you so much. It's great to be back. Joe, you made the clapping sound effects a little bit too loud. That's my producer, Joe, everybody. She is a woman, not a lady, not a fox, not a chick, not a piece of ass, but a woman. Now listen, for those of you who say Fernando, he's like a... For justice and truth that lives in every man and woman's heart, who was unfairly imprisoned for entirely unproven allegations. In short, I understand life and life, she understands me. I have been chosen to help guide you down these crazy rapids. After my show was taking off the air, now I am making money by talking about money, and making love by talking about politics, and also because I am the new man. No longer do I talk about grabbing the girl by the haunches, riding her like a pampas bull, and sating your every manly desire. No, no, no. Those days, they are gone. The medallion, she is off. The children, they have a mommy and daddy to look up to. And I am not making inappropriate remarks by letting my passionate gaze linger on Joe's remarkable form. Not for a second.
Oh, shut up.
You see, I take the classes, the awareness classes, the 21st century classes. Now I know I live a long time in ignorance. I feel so sorry for treating the women like pieces of meat. Now I treat the women like they are equal to me.
Goddesses, it is not appropriate to tell a sexy lady that her curves make your loins turn to fire. Now you say something sensitive, like, have you considered an exciting career in microfinance? You are very smart. You see, these days, there is so much left that is unsaid, like lust. It's so good to be back.
Had to make a couple bags on a... Oh, shit.
Listen, I feel for you. I'm very sorry, lady. I mean...
Whoa, wait!
I want you to listen to that chromosome. Precisely. Listen to this white chromosome hanging up on you. You have to access like a bottle of moonshine, and you make people go blind and crazy and feel terrible the next day.
Okay, Fernando, come on, that's enough.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. I try and try. I make progress. I relapse.
First guest, please welcome to the Fernando Show, gubernatorial candidate, former teacher, and successful divorcee, Sue Murray. Sue, come on in. I'm excited to finally be on your show.
That's a fantastic picture. You are that does not show off the guy.
Thank you. I think.
Let's get to
What the hell?
The shape of me.
This is a very big office. How would you feed all these women?
Man, sorry about that. Yo, King. What are you doing? King. What are you doing, bro? How the fuck King.
Down to
doing that?
Nothing has a question about education policy. A beautiful, intelligent, teenage-year-old female teacher. She made love to a 16-year-old son. She gets a man. That male teacher, he wants to educate a cheerleader.
All we got second he's done.
Serving the
Use the tear gas. Tear gas.
You hear that?
Yeah.
The hell is that at? Who the fuck is crying? Welcome to the cheese kingdom. Oh my, what you still? Don't go with oh no!
L1 button to the left end. R1 button to the right end.
Cheese, motherfucker! Invite me, ugly ass motherfucker.
You thought I was frozen. You thought I was frozen.
No, I didn't. I didn't know you were frozen. You just said like the real one. I love my hair like this, yo. Like I love when my hair gets like this. Join.